Celia, this month in the Mindset Masterclass, we have a very interesting masterclass about how to manage stress. And we were just talking about how our hair were looking like stressful hair. So that's very funny as well, how you can see stress in a person. So welcome, Celia.
Thank you, Jara. Thank you for the invitation. I hope everybody will enjoy the masterclass, because I think stress is a daily life, daily minute, and we can see it with us. No, we decide to do this. We have to do this now, and everybody has to adjust, no, the agenda and everything, and everybody try to be perfect or try to be in the reality, but it's not easy. When we are talking about stress or distress, the point is we are thinking about something negative, about something overwhelming. It's a process that you have to face with something that you don't know, or maybe you suppose that could be a difficult situation. But distress or stress could be also exciting, positive, it's moving, it's driving. The point is it drive, it's a drive, it's not driving, it's giving you the power. And I think when we are talking about stress management, now we are talking about both. And I think this is important also connected to emotional intelligence, because we are talking about emotions. And distress or the stress, no, the stress is a positive one, distress is the negative one, but is affecting our body, is in the psychosomatic, no, position, and also could be in the mental health. But we are talking today about general, no, topic, and we were talking about acute stress and chronic stress. I think it's in the organizations we are thinking, or we have the image always, when we are always, I say every time always, but normally we have the image of someone is with the hair somehow, no, the hands somewhere, the feeling very red in the face or little angry. But it's not only this, Gott sei Dank. Then what happens in the stress process? In the stress process is hormones play a role, a huge role, a very important role. And then we are talking about biopsychosocial. And then it is important for us to understand that it's not only that in my brain, no, I'm so distressed, or why I'm worried, my thoughts. The point is between thoughts and real stress is that is affecting to me somehow. When we are talking about acute stress, we are talking about the positive or the negative, but is the point, the situation is preventing you, is a survival, no? Attitude is a survival impulse, and then is helping you to do something. You need to react. When we are talking about the acute stress in the exciting, no? Maybe you are falling in love, or that you are doing something wonderful, is giving you also, no, hormone is also giving you power, and then I think is better, it's positive.
That could be then the hormone of the adrenaline.
Adrenaline, cortisol, adrenocorticotropica. I think the most important are normally adrenaline and the cortisol, but they are affecting also the adrenal glandules in the hypophysis, in the hypothalamus. We will see it. This is affecting many parts of our brain, and also connected to the emotions, no, the emotional part. For this reason, we are also connecting to the emotional intelligence, that we can cope better with this stress, that the stress doesn't affect so much in our body. Then when we are talking about chronic stress, no, when we are overwhelmed at work, no, we are always we are talking about stress related to at work. We are in this overload that no one can say no, or I'm not learning how to say no because I'm so afraid about the consequences, or I'm so in my attitude, I'm a person that I cannot delegate because I need to have everything under control. Everything has to be done. Also the point that I'm getting angry very quickly because no one is working in the same way I need.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are talking about burnout, no? When everybody is also taking my whole energy because I cannot say no, or I feel very responsible, or I have a very big sense of duty, and etc. Then we are talking about burnout, and this is the point that it's nice that the word burnout is coming, because then you have to stop. But also is a bore out. No one is talking so much about bore out, because for everyone, bore out is you are provoking yourself. No, it's I'm telling you.
When you are bored at work or at home, like you don't know what to do. So this is as well bored out. And what does it mean?
No, this is boredom.
Oh.
You are bored, but bore out means that you are you try to do something. No, you are very engaged to do an activity or the project, but nothing happens. Or everybody is doing things very slowly, for example, or the task I have to do is not the task I prepare for. And they are giving me, for example, a task for this is not so interesting for me, or is low for my capacities. And then people feel not very slowly in a out of frustration, disappointment, and I don't say anything, but I put in myself back, and then I'm coming in this also overwhelming, also affecting my psychosomatic, no, my body and my mental health probably. And I think this is not that people need to have to be always occupied, but the point is when I'm bored out, I started to be preoccupied. And then what I want to tell you is that stress is not only a word, no, it's not only a psychological word. The stress is biopsychosocial. And then we need to understand what happens with us, because everybody take it in the different way, because everybody is different, but you need to understand what is making you distress, no? What is for me unacceptable, or what is for me the point that I'm very quickly, no, so irritable, what happens with me, or if I take in everything personal, or if I'm not allowed to express myself, happens everywhere, because people are also nice, you know, in the company, you know, everybody has to work less hours because of the pandemic and everything. But then this situation is giving me a lot of pressure, and not everyone is reacting the same way. And I think this is something that everybody is associating stress, something negative, but we need to understand that this stress had a message, like all emotions for
all
us. Yeah. And then we are also prepared to cope with, no? I think it's important to think about this.
Yeah, I think it's interesting to see the relationship between, I think, external factors,
yes,
the social factors,
yes,
plus the internal factors,
yes,
as well.
yeah,
And to see like stress is an emotion,
yes,
and the consequences, to visualize consequences, to see, okay, what I am not doing correctly to manage this stress. And it was super interesting this week in the Spanish newspaper. It was an article about like overworking. So workaholism is accepted, is one of the addictions is accepted. And then this social pressure could be led to burnout or difficulties to manage stress at work. What do you think, Celia?
I'm thinking when we are working, we're talking about workaholic. Now we need to think about how is the life of this person. If this person find in this way a sense of his life, or is an art of to keep other things away. Now, when I'm workaholic, because I find a sense in my life, and I don't need to be worried about anything else, because I justify my action, or I don't have friends, or I have no family, or something like this. I don't want to be in the social media, or I don't want to participate in social activities because I don't want to tell anyone about my life. the tendency is going to the workaholic. This is one. The other one is when I'm feeling at work that I'm not good enough. And I want to show everyone I'm good enough. And I putting me under pressure, what we said before, I'm not aware that I'm not getting in this stress position. And then I'm not working very well because I'm distressed and I making failure or errors or something like this, mistakes. And then everybody's telling me, you make this. And then I go for work more than before because I want to try to be better or the perfect. And then you need to understand what happens with you. But the point is what happens to be aware what happens with your body, because you feel this stress. But sometimes I'm putting myself under pressure in the sense of duty or reality, if I have
perfectionism, when you are trying to be so perfect.
Yeah, this is one. But the other one is when you have a family, you need to know is no job and I'm not the only one. I need to earn money and I need to do my job very well, because if I'm not doing well, people can say bye-bye and I am not prepared for this. Or there are many circumstances that also the personality is playing a role, and also the environment, social, the environment is putting you under pressure. But workaholic sometimes is the point I find solution in my life. When I'm working a lot, I have 10 points, I have a medal, and I justify my action. I think it's always like this, not white and black.
Yeah, super. Thank you very much, Celia. I think that was a very nice introduction of what can be happen during the masterclass on Friday. So it's on Friday, 18th of March at 12 CAT, and it's for the Collabwith Premium members. So if you want to join, you can join our membership. And see you on Friday, Celia. I am looking for more information here.
You too. I'm so happy.